Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duel Today official news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The dinner party that Sloan was having with John and Marlena on Tuesday, January 16, 2024, went terribly wrong, according to the Days of Our Lives recap. Nicole Walker advised you to have a glass of wine before dinner, Sloan. 1. Highlights from our recap of our lives. Furthermore, Harris oversaw a raid on the bistro by the Salem Police Department. Additionally, Justin arranged a deal that gained Alex's esteem in order to release Tate from prison. Let's now examine the events in more detail. A police raid on the bistro dinner special. Ava and Stefan believed they had everything under control at the bistro. The possibility of needing to look for a new food provider is their biggest issue. Harris suddenly raided the bistro with a warrant in hand. Stefan and Ava realized they were in trouble. Naturally, Ava felt compelled to divert attention from the matter by offering Harris some advice. Harris stood up for himself, but in the end, he was powerless. Regretfully, the investigator could not locate any narcotics. It seems that Clyde was aware of the situation and instructed a co-worker to relocate the pills. Without Ava and Stefan knowing the guy did it, Stefan spoke with Gabby over the phone after expressing regret to their patrons. Ava, meanwhile, got a text message from an unidentified someone asking her to meet them at the docks. It was Harris, as it happened. Update on #FreeTate. Tate's parents were overjoyed when he was let out of jail. Justin made arrangements for him to be moved to a young adult treatment center, which is probably much safer. Theresa, Brady, and even Alex expressed their gratitude for Justin's initiative. Until they heard some of the requirements, that is. Tate, for instance, will spend his first month there cut off from the outside world. Tate also didn't like some of the additional tasks he would have to perform there. But he recognized that this was his best chance to avoid trouble and avoid getting punched. Alex was awakened by Justin's arrangement with the judge. He told Brady that he had been harshly critical, but that he had since changed his mind. Everyone was happy when Justin declared that EJ wouldn't prevent this transfer from taking place, and Alex expressed regret to Justin for questioning his abilities. Tate's family later bid him farewell. Embarrassing dinner party. It didn't seem good for Sloan when John and Marlena showed up early for their dinner with Eric and Sloan. She didn't eat anything and drank considerably more than one glass of wine. That liquor therefore reached her head directly. Because of this, when Eric left the room during the dinner party, Sloan, John, and Marlena would occasionally have uncomfortable silences. Sloan also labeled Marlena unfriendly and stony-faced, and he offered bad jokes about moms. Naturally, Sloan was unable to suppress her feelings. At one point, she sobbed while intoxicated. Her repeated attempts to win John and Marlena over to her point of view were met with laughter. It did not take long to realize that this supper was a total bust. John and Marlena volunteered to take Jude for a walk when he began to scream. Marlena observed anything about the baby during their stroll. He reminded me of Eric when he grinned. Marlena and John felt sorry for Eric. They knew Sloan made a pitiful attempt to impress them. Brady contacted John to let them know they had to say goodbye to Tate at the police station, which put a stop to the dinner party. Before Sloan could reveal her huge secret to Eric, she passed out in the interim. Regarding Eric, he looked after Jude. Spoilers for Tuesday, January 16, 2024's episode of Days of Our Lives indicate that Sloan Peterson Brady will make a mumbled confession over a family meal. Days in Our Lives highlights of spoilers. Tate Black has wonderful news, which Brady Black and Theresa Donovan learn. The bistro is raided by Harris Michaels. In addition, Alex Kyriakis apologizes to Justin Kyriakis. Spoilers for Days of Our Lives. The bistro was robbed. According to DOL teasers for Tuesday, January 16, Harris will carry out a drug bust. Harris is raiding the bistro this time. Ava Vitali and Stefan Dinmura will go crazy when it does. Viewers have seen that the pills are contained in flour-filled packets. Thus, Harris may or may not find drugs, depending on what occurs immediately following delivery. Spoilers for DOL. Alex Kyriakis' apology. Tuesday, January 16, is when Alex will attempt to contain the damage. Alex took charge of Tate's legal affairs in an attempt to assist Theresa. But Alex simply made everything worse. Theresa was correct when she informed Alex that Brady and Theresa, as Tate's parents, should be handling his condition. In the episode airing on Tuesday, Alex will apologize to Justin. It's not enough for Alex to merely apologize for taking up Tate's issue. Alex owes Justin an apology for the way he spoke to him. Spoilers for Days of Our Lives. Sloan Peterson Brady's hazy confession. According to the Tuesday, January 16 spoilers for Days of Our Lives, Sloan is anxious about the family dinner. Nicole Walker DeMira suggested that Sloan drink a glass of wine after hearing about it. Though Sloan will heed Nicole's advice, she will overdo it. Sloan obviously has multiple glasses of wine, not just one. In a sneak peek, Sloan speaks incoherently as she tells Marlena how she truly feels. Spoilers for Tuesday, January 16 of DOL. Brady and Theresa will respond to some positive news concerning their son on Tuesday, January 16. After Tate's bail was revoked by E.J. DeMira, maybe Justin could take some action. Perhaps E.J. decided against trying Tate as an adult. Either way, Brady and Theresa are going to hear some good news at last. On Tuesday, January 16, which storyline are you most excited to see? What do you think will happen to Nicole, E.J., Justin, Alex, Marlena, and Sloan? For Tate, Brady, Theresa, Harris, Ava, Stefan, and the other Salem residents, what does the future hold? Post your ideas in the space provided for comments below. Don't forget to keep watching Peacock's soap opera to see what happens next. According to Wednesday, January 17, 2024, Days of Our Lives spoilers, Harris Michaels approaches Ava Vitali following the drug bust. Demara Stefan contacts Harris. Days in Our Lives highlights of spoilers. Xander Cook and Sarah Horton move in together. Kayla Johnson and Steve Johnson have dinner as a family. Everett Lynch and Stephanie Johnson continue to become closer. Spoilers for Days of Our Lives. Criminal confrontation. According to Wednesday, January 17 DOL spoilers, Harris raided the bistro but came up empty. Harris expressed regret to Ava and Stefan. Even though Ava is way over her head, she has a mask to maintain and won't acknowledge anything. Naturally, Ava wants to keep her kids safe. Stefan is working to protect Gabby Hernandez DeMera from more attacks by Clyde Weston while she is in prison. Damage control spoilers for DOL. Ava got a text message telling her to head to the docks following the narcotics raid. Ava disappeared down to the docks, while Stefan stayed at the bistro. It was there that Ava had to confront Harris. Although it's probable that narcotics were discovered at the bistro, Harris is giving Ava one more chance to tell the truth. Harris is aware that Ava is not operating her drug operation alone. Will Ava then be honest with Harris? Spoilers for Days of Our Lives. Stella family dinner. According to Wednesday, January 17 spoilers for Days of Our Lives, Steve and Kayla are going to throw a dinner party at their house. Steve and Kayla invite Stephanie and Trip Johnson, of course. Trip takes Wendy Shin to the dinner. Trip may have to respond to some inquiries on the drug bust at the bistro. Everett will accompany Stephanie to the Stella family supper in the meanwhile. Steve will undoubtedly confront Stephanie in front of Everett, with awkward questions regarding her romantic life. But there's a hint that Everett and Stephanie are going to become closer. Spoilers for Wednesday, January 17 of DOL. Sarah will be completing the task of moving her belongings to Xander's flat on Wednesday, January 17. Sarah stops Xander as he tries to assist her with unpacking. Sarah then declares that she has a Xander box. What is this box actually made of? Will Sarah be reminded by the objects of all their wonderful times spent together? Or is there something in the box that makes the couple disagree once more? Thanks for watching if you like this video. So please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and don't miss any updates.